So here are my 5 best tips for dropshipping successfully on TikTok in 2023. So the very first tip is to stop testing oversaturated products. The main reason beginners never see results while dropshipping on TikTok is that they try to sell products that billions of other people are also trying to sell as well. So when it comes to choosing your product and you see several other TikTok users making videos for that product, then I would personally stay away from testing it. And a very quick and easy method to verify the saturation of a product that you want to test is that you can simply look up keywords using the TikTok search bar on either the desktop or the TikTok app, or you can also go on the TikTok ad library and also search up keywords for the product and see how many ads are running for that product. So a good example of a very oversaturated product on TikTok is this UFO spinner object. When I actually look it up on the TikTok platform, you can immediately see how many stores are running videos for this product. I mean, if you look at the names of each profile, there's literally just so many profiles out there just making the exact same type of videos for this product. And this would be a key indicator of something that you shouldn't even bother testing because the competition is just way too high and it's going to be very hard for you to see success as a beginner. And the key to finding success as a beginner dropshipper on TikTok, you want to find products that are currently working but have the least competition as possible. So again, by using these methods and looking up keywords of the product that you want to test, let's say you only see just a few stores actually making videos for the product. That right there would be a good indicator for you to test the product because the competition is still low and there's still room for more people to be able to show that product in front of the other millions of users on TikTok that have yet to see that particular product. The second tip is to validate your product properly before you decide to test it. This step is really crucial so that you can avoid wasting time testing a product that no one really wants. So let's say, for example, you wanted to test this knee brace on TikTok. In order to properly validate this product before you test it, the first thing you should do is actually ask people within the ideal target audience of that product. And what I mean is by thinking about who in this world would actually benefit from a product of this nature. Immediately, by using my intuition, I would think that people of the older demographic would find use in a product like this because people who are older generally have issues with joint pain, and one of the most prevalent joint issues that they experience is usually knee pain. So what you could then do is just find people within that target audience and just ask them, is this a product that they would genuinely find useful? And you could simply ask people like your mom, your dad, grandpa, grandma, or even your uncle, and just anyone in your family or even close friends that might be of the older demographic. If when you show that product to them and they have like a genuine reaction and they truly do feel like that product could be useful for them, then chances are other people within their same demographic would probably think the same. So even if it's just one person that you validate that product with, if it's just your mom or just your dad, that's still better than you just trying to assume yourself that the product that you're testing is going to be something that people around this world are going to find useful. And let's say you don't have any friends or family members to seek validation of your product, then simply do a few Google searches, look it up on Amazon and see what people are actually saying about it. And if there are enough positive reviews and people actually genuinely finding that product useful, then again, that's a good indicator that you should actually test that product on TikTok. So the third tip to be successful with TikTok dropshipping is to not copy others and be different instead. So when it comes to actually creating the videos that you want to test on TikTok, it's really going to depend on what your competitors have already done, what they're currently doing, and what they haven't done. And I've simply broke it down to 2 different approaches that you can take when you actually make your TikTok videos. So the first approach is the best possible chance for beginners to see success. And this is in the event that the product that you're testing has a really low competition, meaning that there's little to no stores actually making videos for that particular product. And what you're going to do is simply look at the video that that user is creating and replicate the exact same video that has been working for them. So if we go to the example of the UFO spinning object, let's say at the time that you found this product, the competition was really low and there wasn't many people making this exact video style. As a beginner, you can get away with replicating this exact video, as it has definitely worked for many other people because there's literally thousands of people doing this exact same video style. If you were one of the first people to actually test this product, you would have seen success by simply replicating what was working in that current period of time. So of course, I wouldn't recommend testing that UFO spinning object right now, but if you do find a product that is going viral currently today and there's not much competition out there right now, then you can get away with replicating what is working. Now, the second approach is going to require a little bit more thinking and a little bit more skill as a marketer. I call this approach being the smart marketer. And this is where if you want to test a product that has a really high competition, meaning that there's thousands of other TikTok users trying to sell that product, then you're going to have to work a little extra harder to make your videos different from what everyone is already doing. Because again, if we go back to this UFO product, you're not going to find find much success doing this exact video style because so many people on the TikTok platform have seen this exact video style. So what a smart marketer would do is change up the first 3 seconds of the video to grab the attention of viewers that might have scrolled past every other video that have been doing the same exact thing. You can also test different video styles like long form testimonials, videos where you actually build value upon the product that you're selling that can actually benefit the viewer in different ways. You could do unboxing and just basically be as creative as possible and do videos that the competition isn't already doing. So to exemplify this, I just pulled up another product that's really saturated on TikTok. It's a portable blender, and what this user is doing is simply just showing what the product does and how it simply works. And if we go back to the search bar, you can see that there's thousands of different stores trying to do the exact same thing. And while it has worked for some people, the chances of you as a beginner seeing success trying to copy that exact style in this present day of time is going to be really slim. But a good example of a brand that's been killing the game with this specific product and has been differentiating themselves from all the typical dropshippers is that if you actually look at their feed, how they're actually taking a different approach with this product is by giving value to each of their viewers and showing different recipes of drinks that they can make out of the portable blender. So if we take, for example, this video, they're just simply showing how you can make a refreshing kiwi drink. And this is a different approach because they're not just simply throwing a bunch of random fruits trying to show what the product does. There are literally millions of people on TikTok that know this product and they know what it does. It's a blender. It's not hard to understand. But the difference is that they're giving value to the people that might love kiwis. That gives them the idea, oh my God, I can actually make like a fresh kiwi drink with this product. And they're going to go ahead and convert all of the kiwi lovers out there. And if you continuously take a look at their feed, you can see that they have all these different recipes that they're constantly showing to cater for all of the people in this world that have different diets and different tastes. So this is exactly how a brand like BlendJet has just been killing the game and how they're able to consistently sell a product that is saturated because they're taking a different approach and they're just overall a much smarter marketer than the typical dropshipper that just tries to copy other people and expect to see success in that way. So now that you have a better idea of the type of TikTok videos that you should make for the product that you want to test, this brings me on to tip number 4, which is to use a testing strategy on TikTok that you can actually stick to you and that actually works for you. So as we all know, there are 2 ways you can advertise your products on TikTok. There's TikTok organic and there's TikTok ads. So the upside of the organic method is that it costs nearly nothing and there's really not much risk at all other than buying the product itself, paying about $15 for a domain, and also signing up for a Shopify subscription, which only costs about $1 a month for the first 3 months. However, the downside of TikTok organic is that you have to rely on the organic algorithm to test every single video that you create for your product. This poses a couple of issues because number 1, not every video that you test is going to be given a fair chance on the algorithm because the way their organic algorithm works is really random, and some of the videos that you post may get only like 50 views, some videos will get 200 views, and the ones that do actually get 1,000 or maybe 10K views, that video could have been a really good video, but TikTok for whatever reason just decided not to push it out to the rest of the world. So you kind of get limited by their algorithm to push out your product, which could potentially be a winning product. The other problem with TikTok organic is that it could take really long to see results because again, you're relying on their algorithm to push out every single video that you test. So depending on your financial situation, the organic method can be a good benefit for you because you could still come out successful with it, but in order to make it work, you're just gonna have to be extremely patient and consistent. So you're gonna have to create videos for your product and post them at least once a day on your TikTok account for a minimum, and I mean a minimum of 3 to 4 weeks. If you don't see any results and you don't see any sales within 3 to 4 weeks of testing that product organically, then I would personally suggest to just move on to the next product. However, if you actually manage to get a couple of videos go somewhat viral, maybe about 10K views, 50K views, 100K views, something like that, and you also got a few sales, then I would probably try to use that profit that you just made and leverage some of those good performing videos into the TikTok ads platform and see if you can actually find success by basically forcing your video to show on certain people's feeds. And this leads me to talk about the second way you can advertise your products, which is using TikTok ads. So the upside of using TikTok ads is that you get a slightly more fair chance on the algorithm because you're actually spending money to push out your videos on people's For You feeds. And within just a couple of days, you can quickly decide whether that product is going to be a winner or not. And the downside of using TikTok ads is that you're going to have to risk your money up front for every product that you decide to test on the platform. This also poses the issue of losing a lot of money because you can either be testing really bad ad creatives, you're not choosing the right products, or you simply become emotionally attached to your product and you end up spending way more money than you need to for a product that's just simply not a winning product. So if you decide to use TikTok ads to test your TikTok products, just make sure you're choosing products that are not oversaturated and make sure to get some sort of validation either from your friends or family or by doing some deep research on the internet to see how wide of a market actually finds the product that you want to test useful. You're also going to want to put a more conscious effort on every ad creative that you decide to test because this time you're actually actually spending money with the videos that you're creating. It's not like TikTok organic where you could just create a video in like 10 minutes, post it on TikTok and see if it works or not. With TikTok ads, you're legitimately spending your own money, so you better hope that the videos that you're making are going to be as good as possible. And again, using tip number 3 on this video, you now have a better idea of the way you should approach the video that you test. And as you test products on TikTok ads, you're gonna have to spend a minimum of at least $100 to $150 before you actually make a decision. I personally recommend not spending any more than that amount if you don't get at least one sale or break even on day 1 of testing. Because in my 5 years of experience of running ads, almost every winning product I've ever scaled always had at least 1 to 2 sales on day 1 or was profitable on day 1. So again, just make sure to read your data accordingly and make a decision before you end up losing money with every product that you test. The 5th and the most important tip of this video is to make sure to source your dropshipping products properly. This is really important because you want to make sure you have a dropshipping supplier that's going to be sending quality products to your customer and ships it to them as quickly as possible. And this leads me to talk about today's video sponsor, which is the USAdrop fulfillment app. And this is an app that is completely free to install for any Shopify store. And the main benefits of USAdrop is that it can source any product that you find on AliExpress and give you better pricing, much faster shipping times, and better customer support in case you have any issues with the shipment of your product or if the product becomes defective. So make sure to scroll down below this video. I have a link where you can directly install this app into your store. And once you're on the app, it's gonna look a little something like this. What you're gonna wanna do is go to the sourcing tab on the top left. And this is where we're gonna bring over the product that we find on AliExpress and allow USAdrop to source it for us. So let's say, for example, I wanted to test this shower head that I found on AliExpress. What I'm simply gonna do is just copy the link above, go back into the app and click this button that says sourcing AliExpress products. Then you're simply just gonna paste the link right here and it's gonna ask which countries you wanna ship to. They allow up to 3 countries. So typically when I'm testing products, I like to test to the top English speaking countries. So I'm gonna go ahead and select United States, United Kingdom, and Canada. And then over here, it's gonna ask to fill in one of the variants of the product. And pretty much what that means, as you can see here, the product has about 3 variants. It has a silver color, a gold color, and a blue color. So it's basically just asking for one of those variants. So what I'm gonna do is simply just type in silver. Once you hit submit, it's gonna take USAdrop about 24 hours to source that product for you and provide you with a quote and a price of that product. Once they've managed to source your product, it's gonna look something like this. And what you're gonna do is click this button that says view details. And then from here, you're just gonna wanna make sure that this is the exact product that you actually wanted them to source. Once it's all good, just click this button that says import product. And from here, it's just gonna import the product directly into your Shopify store. And you have the ability to edit the product title, the description, the variants, and things like that. But I would personally recommend to do that on the Shopify backend as it's a little bit easier and you have a bit more control. So from here, you would simply select the button that says import to store. And then the product is just gonna pop up on your Shopify backend. And then from there, you can make all the necessary edits and changes to make sure that product is ready to go and ready to advertise. And once you actually have some orders rolling in for that product that you just sourced, you're gonna go to the top section of the app that says orders. And then you're gonna see a big green button that says sync orders. And what it's gonna do is pull all of the orders that you got from your Shopify store. Once you have everything loaded up into the app, all you have to do is select this button that says fulfill all orders. And then you're gonna make a payment either with credit card or with PayPal. Once you make the payment, it's gonna fulfill all of your orders and apply tracking numbers automatically to all of the Shopify orders on your store. And let's say you start to pick up on your orders and you start to do about 50 to 100 orders per day. USAdrop also has solutions for the more advanced dropshipper. And one of the main benefits that they have is that they actually have warehouses located across the globe. So if you wanted to sell to a particular country other than the US, such as United Kingdom or somewhere in Europe, they have warehouses located in all of those countries so that if you ever wanted to pre-order some of your inventory and ship it to one of their warehouses, you could then provide even faster shipping times and a better experience for your customers because now you're gonna have all of your products stored in a warehouse inside of their home country. And this is a really good solution to have, especially when Chinese New Year's comes around, because you're definitely gonna wanna have all of your products shipped to a US warehouse, for example, so that all of your orders can continuously be fulfilled, even when the warehouses in China are not currently operating because they're on holiday for Chinese New Year. USAdrop also has other benefits such as product and package customization, and they also appoint you a one-on-one customer support representative that will give you priority support for any issues that you have with your order. So these features that I just mentioned are available on their premium plans, but if you're just a beginner dropshipper, don't worry because USAdrop is completely free to use as long as you're doing under 50 orders per month. So it's just overall a really seamless and a very easy way to fulfill all of your orders and get your products to your customers in a much faster way, especially compared to AliExpress. So again, make sure to scroll down to the link below to install USAdrop for your store. So these have been my 5 best tips for successful dropshipping on TikTok in 2023. I really hope that this video has been able to help you out. If it did, be sure to drop a like on this video and also subscribe to this channel if you want to stay up to date with more valuable dropshipping videos just like this one. If you have any questions, also be sure to drop a comment down below and I'll be more than happy to answer. With that being said, I thank you so much for watching. My name is Tay and I'll catch you guys on the next video.